You can't really predict what Elon is going to do. Sometimes it's kind of all over the map.
Representative Moore is the co-chair of the Congressional DOGE Caucus, which works with the agency to implement their priorities. The agency was previously overseen by Elon Musk, who has come out against President Trump's big, beautiful bill in recent days.
We required it to be deficit neutral in the Budget Committee. Elon's claims of massive deficits, they fall in the face of reality and how the bills are written.
Representative Moore has been a big defender of this bill, even as it has taken criticism in recent weeks from some Republican senators, including Utah's senior Senator Mike Lee. In the wake of the big, beautiful bill's passage through the House of Representatives, some Republican members have come out and said that the bill is so big that there are provisions in the bill that they didn't even realize they were voting on. Among those provisions are two that have captured attention in recent days. One is a provision that would make it more difficult for judges to hold people in contempt, and the second is one that would ban states from regulating AI for the next decade.
Some of these provisions, especially saying that states can't do any type of regulatory work on AI over the next decade, is not something that we would ultimately support. You have to get this bill done, and you have to get it over to the Senate. That's the nature of the legislative process here.
One of the other major pieces of the so-called big, beautiful bill are changes to the Medicaid and Affordable Care Act programs. By the estimation of the Congressional Budget Office, nearly 11 million Americans could lose their health insurance due to these proposed changes. In Utah alone, an estimated 100,000 people could lose access to these programs. The goal of the current reconciliation bill in regard to Medicaid is to ensure the program remains solvent for future generations and continues to serve its traditional target population. Republicans are ensuring that Medicaid's limited resources are focused on those for whom it is intended: low-income pregnant women, children, seniors, and those with disabilities. The bill's work requirements, proof of part-time work, community service, or qualifying educational opportunities, only apply to the expansion Medicaid population and those who are able-bodied with no dependents, not the traditional population. The expansion Medicaid population that he refers to includes many people with behavioral health or substance use disorders, and a coalition of organizations here in the state of Utah has really been pushing back against these changes, arguing that the work requirements will create an administrative burden for many of these people who will lose access to really important health care. The big, beautiful bill now heads to the Senate, where many changes are expected. Some Republican senators have raised concerns about the proposed changes to Medicaid. Some, like Senator Mike Lee, have raised concerns about the estimated increase to the debt and the deficit. We will see what happens over the coming weeks. Republican senators hope to get something to the president before the 4th of July, so the bill could go through a lot of changes before it actually becomes law.